I rented an excavator and I dug this hole out of the ground for our trampoline. Our entire backyard has a bit of a slope to it, and we wanted to find a use for this part of our yard. So we dug that out. I used a pick on some of the hard dirt and I squared it out with a shovel and also my pick. And now I'm trying to figure out how to support the walls of the dirt to keep that from collapsing in. And I'm going to use 20 gauge aluminum metal sheets. I removed these poles. This is the last one we have, so that I can just wrap the aluminum right around the bottom, and then I'll put the poles back on when I'm done to help hold the aluminum on. Here are the 20 gauge aluminum metal sheets, and they come 4 feet wide. I got them at a Metal Mart, but I had them cut them down to 33 inches. And the 33-inch height is going to rest right below that circular rim. It's actually going to go up against the bars at the bottom. That's good. I'm going to leave this front open. I'm not going to put aluminum sheeting in the front there, at least for now. I'm going to put wood chips. We're going to put some ground cloth down and then wood chips over the top of that. The next step is to screw the aluminum, or screw the frame to the aluminum in kind of a circular pattern and level it out. Inside the trampoline here, there are 1, 2, and 3 seams. I just started at the seams and got those together first before I screwed the trampoline to the aluminum. And these are the screws I used. These are metal screws. And then I have this metal bit that I've been using. So I'll just use the bit to go through this aluminum, and then I put the screws through to the other side, and they're just short screws. You don't need them to be long. And then there's the gap that I'm going to fill with dirt after I raise the trampoline just a little bit. I wanted to raise it about another 1.5 inches so it's level with that ground over there, a little more level. So I raised it up 1.5 inches, about where I want it, and I'm going to run these alongside the bottom, screw them to the metal, and then take out the bricks. I went through and leveled the trampoline. Now I'm going to screw the bottom parts of the leg through the lower sheets all together. Notice that's raised off the ground a little bit. The reason why I can do that is because I have already went through and I put a screw through that bottom layer into this second layer here, and so that's kind of holding the trampoline up, and I'm going to put several more screws through just to tighten everything up, and then we'll be ready to backfill. I reinstalled these rods here, and these rods is what supports the netting on the trampoline. Just went through and I plunged a bigger hole through the aluminum and then fastened it on this way. Everything is pretty well fastened together. I'm going to go through now and I'm going to shovel a lot of this dirt into these little spaces here and flush everything up. I went through and leveled and compacted all of the dirt around the rim here. And we'll plant grass in the spring, but I have the tarp down underneath the trampoline so that weeds can't grow in. And I'm going to start filling it up with that mulch right there that I just picked up. Where the trampoline was exposed, I had to put the screws in this way. What I'm going to do is just cut them off with the grinder here. I finally got all of that dirt moved. It's like 20 plus truckloads of dirt. Got all that moved. There's an idea.